Hi everyone, Stephen aka Beerbeard here, and this is my entry for the International Corncob Pipe Month competition being run by Scott at Aristocob. Smoking some Dunhill London mixture in my hybrid cob, which is the bowl from a Shire cobbit with a bent Danish fitted instead of the standard stem. Now, Scott asked us for a 3-year goal, a personal 3-year goal, and the sharp-eyed amongst you might have detected a visual clue as to what my goal might relate to. The old piano. Music's always played an important part in my life, listening to music, and I've always wished that I could actually play an instrument and make music myself. I've had a couple of attempts at it over the years with a couple of different instruments, but like many adult learners, learning an instrument requires time, dedication. You're really got to put the hours into practice. And like many adult learners, I found that life itself just takes up too much of your time. I was working full time, raising my kids, and even when I did find I had spare time, very often, an easier option, instead of putting it into practicing an instrument, was slumping glassy-eyed on the sofa in front of the TV. So I never really got anywhere with it. Then, a couple of years back, my life took a very serious downward turn. And one of the consequences of that part of the fallout has been that nowadays I find that I have an awful lot of empty hours on my hands, and time to kill. I live on my own most of the time as well, so that partially explains it. And so what I decided to do about 6 months ago was bring this thing down from the loft where it's been gathering dust for years and start teaching myself to play the piano. I've kept at it this far. It can be a bit difficult to keep the motivation going because when you are your only audience, you've got no feedback, there's no student-teacher relationship, so you can't really check how your progress is going. And it can be easy to fall into the mindset, well, it doesn't really matter whether I play properly or not because no one else is ever going to hear it. But I'm trying to avoid that and I'm sticking at it. And my goal for the next 3 years is that by the end of those 3 years, I reach a standard whereby I no longer say I'm learning to play the piano, I can just say I play the piano. 3 years might seem a long time to achieve that to some people, but the piano is quite a challenging instrument, especially at my age, when the old brain box doesn't work as well as it used to. So that's my goal, Scott. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share it with you, and thank you anyone else that's watched this. And now I'll play myself out with... I'm not going to do that, because it'll all go horribly wrong and then I'll have to shoot the video all over again. So instead, what I'm going to do is tack onto the end of this a mercifully brief clip of me absolutely murdering part of a little prelude by Bach. May he forgive me. Any music lovers watching who are of a sensitive disposition might want to turn off now. Take care everyone, speak to you again soon. Bye.